High in the Himalayas, shrouded by an ethereal mist, lies a village untouched by time. Unknown to the outside world, this village holds the fate of humanity in its hands. For within its humble dwellings resides the only force capable of battling the ancient evil that threatens to consume the world. The Order of the Crimson Sun. Year after year, monstrous demons drawn by an insatiable hunger for human life attempt to breach the village's defenses. Their goal is simple: extinguish the sacred flame, the source of the Order's power. The villagers live a life of quiet determination. Their days a tapestry woven with the threads of tradition and the stark reality of their purpose. Every child born into the village understands their destiny is intertwined with the ongoing struggle. Theirs is a life dedicated to the defense of the sacred flame, a life lived in the shadow of an unending war. The Order of the Crimson Sun, with generations of warriors behind them, stand ready to face the demonic onslaught. They are trained from childhood, their bodies honed into weapons of unmatched skill and agility. Each member carries the weight of their lineage, their movements imbued with the spirits of their ancestors. Among them stands Kaida, a young woman whose eyes reflect the burning intensity of the sacred flame. Kaida, orphaned at a young age during a previous demon incursion, fights with the ferocity of a cornered tigress. Her mastery of the dual katanas is a sight to behold, her movements a blur as she dances through the battlefield. By her side stands Hero, a stoic warrior monk whose calm demeanor belies his fierce dedication. Hero, chosen as the protector of the sacred flame, channels its energy into powerful barriers, shielding the village from the demonic horde. His chants, a low rumble that seems to shake the very mountains, are a beacon of hope in the darkest hours. The air crackles with anticipation. A palpable tension hangs over the village as the time of the annual demon incursion draws near. The elders, their faces etched with the memories of countless battles, gather in the village square. They consult ancient texts, their fingers tracing the faded prophecies that foretell the arrival of the demonic legion. Women and children prepare supplies, their movements swift and practiced. Weapons are sharpened, bandages meticulously rolled, and prayers whispered into the wind. The warriors of the Order of the Crimson Sun gather in the training yard, their faces grim, their eyes resolute. They spar with each other, their movements sharp and precise, each strike a silent promise to protect their home. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of blood orange and deep violet, a chilling howl echoes through the valley. The ground trembles beneath their feet as the first wave of demons, grotesque parodies of wolves and bears, surges towards the village walls. Their eyes burn with malevolent hunger, their claws capable of tearing through flesh and bone with ease. The warriors of the Order, their faces illuminated by the flickering light of torches, meet the onslaught head-on. The clang of steel against bone reverberates through the air as the battle commences. Kaida, a whirlwind of flashing blades, cuts a swathe through the demonic ranks. Her katanas, imbued with the energy of the sacred flame, leave trails of fire in their wake, incinerating the demons from within. Section 5. A moment of respite, a breath before the storm. The initial assault is repelled, but at a cost. The ground is littered with the bodies of both demons and warriors, a grim testament to the ferocity of the battle. The villagers gather in the square, tending to the wounded, their faces etched with a mixture of grief and determination. The respite is brief, however. The elders know that the worst is yet to come. The true test, the battle that will decide their fate, awaits them. As the moon climbs high in the sky, casting long, eerie shadows across the village, a low hum begins to vibrate through the air. The ground trembles with increasing intensity, a clear indication that something monstrous is approaching. The air grows heavy with the stench of sulfur and decay. Section 6. The earth trembles, heroes rise. From the depths of the earth, a monstrous demon emerges, its body a grotesque amalgamation of flesh and bone, its eyes glowing with malevolent intelligence. This is no mere foot soldier, but a general of the demonic army sent to extinguish the sacred flame and plunge the world into darkness. Hero, his face pale but resolute, steps forward. He raises his hands, and a shimmering golden dome, powered by the sacred flame, erupts around the village, protecting them from the demon general's attacks. But the barrier will not hold forever. Kaida, knowing that they are facing an enemy capable of razing the entire village, makes a decision. She will face the demon general, buying precious time for the villagers and the order. Section 7. Scars of victory, whispers of loss. The battle between Kaida and the demon general is one for the ages. Their forms, blurred by speed and fury, clash amidst a whirlwind of fire and shadow. Kaida, her movements fueled by grief and determination, fights with the fury of 1,000 suns. Finally, with a desperate lunge, she drives her blades deep into the demon's heart. The creature roars in pain and rage, its massive form dissolving into dust. The victory is bittersweet. Many brave warriors, their lives given in defense of the village, will not rise again. Kaida, her body battered and bruised, collapses to her knees, the weight of her loss heavy on her shoulders. Section 8. The village rebuilt, spirits restored. In the aftermath of the battle, the villagers gather to mourn their dead and celebrate their survival. The wounded are tended to, the fallen honored. The sacred flame, flickering but strong, serves as a beacon of hope, a symbol of their resilience. The village elders, their faces etched with the weariness of countless battles, oversee the reconstruction efforts. They know that the cycle will continue, that the demons will return. But for now, they allow themselves a moment of peace, a moment to remember, a moment to rebuild. Section 9. Until the next dawn. As the first rays of dawn break over the Himalayas, painting the snow-capped peaks in hues of gold and rose, a sense of normalcy returns to the village. Children, their laughter echoing through the cobblestone streets, play amongst the ruins. Blacksmiths, their hammers ringing in unison, repair weapons and forge new ones. Life, as it always does, goes on. The villagers know that the battle is won, but the war is far from over. They will train, they will prepare, and when the time comes, they will once again face the demonic horde. For they are the guardians of the sacred flame, the last bastion of hope in a world on the brink of darkness, and they will not yield.